A very warm welcome to everyone present here today. I, Mehak Rathi, welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of Second Asia Pacific Wiz Pre-Moot. This is the first pre-moot to adopt the noble vision of arbitration for all, as we have made it a goal of diversity, dignity, unity for all in field of arbitration. This pre-moot will be one of a kind initiative to ensure diversity and inclusion of all students. The response for the second edition of the pre-moot has been overwhelming, and we are thankful for your support and being there always. To start with, I would like to welcome the person whose vision it was to make it inclusive, Professor Dr. Rajesh Sharma. Sir, over to you.
Thank you. Namaste. Thank you, Mahak. It's very warm welcome to all the participants and the guests of honor for this evening. Students, I have to tell you one thing, is that this moot is not just a simple moot for us. This is the moot with a mission, and our mission is to include every people in this moot, whether they are disabled or have visible or invisible disabilities or any kind of diversity. So we want to include them all. As you know, ICC has formed a task force for including advocates, lawyers, or client or businessmen or witnesses into arbitration with a disability. So they have this task force, but this moot is considered as a laboratory, a experimental platform where we want to try and test if students who are going to be a lawyer in future, and if they are suffering from any disability, how they can handle and how they can take care of their situations in those moods or in that real life example or real life scenario. So this moot will serve as an example. It will give them a platform to find their own self, find their confidence, and find their ability to compete with anybody else in the future, and like any other person, able person in that moot. Apart from that, this moot is also a learning platform. We are not meeting here just once in a year for a week where you are mooting and we are judging you or we are organizing. No, our aim is to be connected for whole year round, where we want this platform to serve as a platform for learning and sharing the skills and knowledge which we acquire from each other. This is the platform where we want to give chance to all the new teams who may or may not have good support of coaching or able support of any other people to help them to grow as a mooter or in future lawyer. So what we want to have is that this platform will give them a continuous education, a continuous learning process, a continuous platform to exchange the ideas and share the values and share the skills and knowledge, whatever they gain from here. So if you look at our resource section has so many resources given to everyone so that the people can learn from there, even if they are starting for the first time. We have nice videos, we have nice books, journal articles, all those things is given to you. And we thank all the authors who have kindly agreed to share their resources with us. So please take advantage of that. Now, last year when we started, we didn't know how much we can create any impact. But I can tell you that our moot has created a very good impact so far. Just in 1 year, if you go to the Vienna Moot, Moot website, you will find that there's an audio file of the exhibits have been recorded and uploaded for the people. Now, it has never happened before, and it has not happened until last year. Last year in our moot, in this moot, we provided the moot problem in a braille. We provided the audio file. We used the sign language interpretation for delivering our skills, our like training programs. All those things has really created some impact. We have made one little progress, but slowly and surely, with your help and cooperation of everyone, we will reach to the aim, or we will achieve our objective to make this moot for all in every sense. So thank you very much for your participation. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I think it was your idea, your vision, and small steps we have taken. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Deborah Lockhart, CEO, Australian Dispute Centre, to say a few words. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Professor and Dr. Rajesh Sharma, and the entire organising committee, and all the student teams who have signed up for this year's, the second annual Asia Pacific Pre-Viz Moot. The vision that Dr. Sharma has shown and the committee has shown in making this program, really, it's not just a competition, but a program open to all, to a diversity, dignity, unity, the hallmarks of this program. And that in and of itself is to be applauded. But what I'm hoping, and it is a great privilege and honour for the Australian Dispute Centre to be to make a small contribution to this program, is that this concept of unity will not only inform your year's work as you prepare for the upcoming VisMoot, but hope that it will inform, in fact, your lives and your life's work, and that you will carry this as part of who you are and how you approach your lives and the world. So congratulations, warm congratulations to the organising committee. I know the hard work that goes into these programs and the competition. I know the hard work that the organising committee and all of the volunteers have done behind the scenes. To all of those embarking on this journey of learning as you work towards the VisMoot, you will also be empowering, not only putting in a lot of work, but also empowering yourselves in terms of your understanding of advocacy and certainly your understanding of arbitration. And I would just again say thank you for the invitation to the Australian Dispute Centre to help support this program. It is a great privilege to us to be able to offer a prize to the winning team in internships with the Australian Dispute Centre. We run what I call a rich and diverse internship program, and it really is a fantastic opportunity, to get to know what's happening right across the spectrum of in the ADR world in Australia, as well as connecting into a wonderful cadre and alumni of our internship programs. So congratulations again to all, and I wish everybody the very best of luck for the months ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for your constant support, and we're grateful to have Australian Dispute Centre as a supporting organisation. Now I would like to invite Professor Sundara Raju, Founding President, Asian Institute of Alternate Dispute Resolution, Malaysia. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. A very good morning to all of you all, my esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. The first point I want to make is that I would like to thank the organizers, the Asia Pacific Viz Pre-Moot Organizing Committee, for inviting me to this important ceremony, which is the opening of the second Asia Pacific Viz Pre-Moot. It is a privilege for me to speak with you all before the commencement of this competition. On behalf of the Asian Institute of Alternative Dispute Resolution, I welcome you. I record my thanks and appreciation to the organization and my congratulations to them, together with the participants and also the Moot judges, for the incredible work in preparing and getting ready for this competition. So now is the time. Participating in Moot competitions helps everyone to become familiar with international commercial arbitrations. It provides us an opportunity to be involved in it when it's very, very difficult sometimes for some of us to be exposed to it in daily life. There are various advantages in joining Moot competition, which includes building advocacy skills and sharpening public speaking abilities. I would like to focus on 4 points, why it will benefit you, not only in terms of your career, a legal career, but also for your individual development. The first first reason why you should be at Moot competitions is to network. It is an important feature of Moot competitions that it helps participants to connect and socialize with people across the globe with whom they connect in the process of mooting. As participants from different places and countries come to represent themselves, it gives us an opportunity to get exposure to the outside world and form relationships that may assist all of us in our careers. The second point I want to make is that your research and writing skills improves tremendously. Participating in Moot competitions allow us to enhance both research and writing skills, since it is the basis on how the case is analyzed and the opinions are presented during the competition. And only with full preparation can you have a deeper understanding of international arbitration rules, and this here is the PCA rules, and provide a better approach to the problems. The third point is it helps you to build confidence. It gives us an opportunity to communicate, to express opinions eloquently and confidently, and which is an essential skill, a life skill that is important both for career and individual development. And you will learn how to actually adapt to situations and in the face of objections and questions that may come from other teams or even from the judges. It helps also to build resilience towards whatever challenges that lie ahead of us. And lastly, the most important of all, it is about teamwork. Moot competitions require cooperation and collaboration from the team. In order to perform better, the team must work together, analyze both the strengths and weaknesses to achieve maximum efficiency. I'm sure that all of y'all, including the judges and participants, will acquire all these benefits in this Moot competition. Now, the Asia Pacific WIS Pre-Moot, which started last year, is a comprehensive pre-moot competition which provides training across diversity, in fact, even disabled people, to be trained and well prepared to focus on getting the best result when going to the real competition at the William C. WIS International Moot in Vienna. The idea behind is to step out of the ordinary and provide exposure for holistic development and learning for all participating teams from different countries within the Asia Pacific region. This competition will provide you with an experience of a renowned international WIS Moot structure and better understand the use of institutional rules in the field of international commercial arbitration. Now, with these benefits that I've explained, I know that you will get two things out of this competition. First, it will develop you, especially young practitioners and students, in practical law skills, in written and oral advocacy, and as well as build confidence. And secondly, it will help in your career progression to form new relationships and also network with other professionals and other law students from the various institutions. I do hope that this competition will enhance your insight into theories, into international commercial arbitration, and also learn to do deep research and legal drafting. I believe that arbitration is one of the ways of bringing various communities across the world together. And the Moot competition is a start at a very, very early age especially using younger people. I'm captivated by the work done by the committee. And on behalf of AIADR, it is our pleasure to fully support this kind of great initiative. And this event is totally aligned with our vision to promote ADR knowledge and to strive for advancement of alternate dispute resolution, amenable conflict management, and effective dispute resolution. My congratulations again, and my best wishes and happy mooting. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. It is an honor for us to have your support and AIADR's support. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Sameer Shah, Visionary and Founding Trustee, ADR Bar and Core Committee member of the pre-Moot, to declare the Moot open.
Thank you, Meg, and a warm welcome to all of you. As has been mentioned, this is our second season for the pre-Moot, and we have got a tremendous response last year when we started, and though we were quite apprehensive due to the pandemic situation, and there were so many other such pre-Moots going across the globe. But with this noble vision, which Professor Sharma, shared, and then we took it as a sort of a motto and theme for this pre-Moot to bring out something different than what the other such pre-Moot events were doing. And it went very well, as we can see from last year's response and this year's response as well, from the teams which are registered, and the voluntary arbitrators, judges who have supported us last year as well as continue to support this year as well. So this actually shows that we have really created a mark so far as being reckoned as one of the important pre-Moot, because two reasons. One is that I think we are probably the first to start with as a pre-Moot. And secondly, the resources, both in terms of what is there available on the website and the judges which supports us. They are one of the best, the who's who of the arbitrators world, which will help the teams, in fact, through their experience and the feedback which they will give you in the rounds, to understand the nuances of international commercial arbitration. And this year especially, the problem is quite unique and different, and it's a very interesting and different law which you all would be coming across, which you all will have to debate. And it's a very, interesting subject as well, and upcoming so far as the technology in arbitration is concerned. And that is the reason why I think we were probably the first of such event who came out with a specific webinar on this particular subject of drone law. If you have not participated, then the recording is available on our website. Please go through that, and you will be able to understand the nuances of what is drone law, which will certainly be helpful for you for this competition to understand the problem in much easier and a different way. So this year also, again, as I said, we have got tremendous response from the teams who have registered, and of course our arbitrator judges who have been so helpful to support us. And on just one simple email request, all of them have registered, and this shows the effect, the impact which we have made on the overall mood event across the globe. But this definitely would not have been possible with the teams, especially the voluntary student and the logistic backend support teams, which have worked overnight since almost 2 to 3 months to arrange everything, right from the logistics of Zoom accounts, engaging with the arbitrators, judges, sending emails to teams, and everyone. So I think a big thank you goes to the team led by Mehak and Alex for this, for making this event happen and bring us all across today on one platform. And therefore, with these words, I officially declare this pre-moot open today and welcome you all and wish you all the best. And I'm sure that you will enjoy this event, as Professor Sharma said, that this is not a competition of winning or losing, but it's an event of learning of the nuances and skills of international commercial arbitration. So take the best advantage of all your judges whom you would face during your rounds to take their feedback, their guidance and advice for your better future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to invite Professor Dr. Ajar Rab, founding partner ANR Law LLP and core committee member, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Mehak. And I think the journey of this WIS-Moot has been quite interesting. Professor Sharma started by saying this was an experimental platform. And I'll tell you how that experiment has changed in the impact of that experiment in 1 year is that I've had the privilege to have an intern in my office who lost her hearing completely at the age of 2 years old due to a high fever, and she hears through a machine, right? And if it weren't for Professor Sharma and his vision, maybe I also would not have been as sensitive to those needs. Yes, and it's because of him that she has also agreed to be a part of this moot today, and she's part of the volunteer committee who will be organizing this moot. Yes, so I'm very grateful to her. Her name is Agrima. I would certainly like to mention it. I'm very grateful to Ms. Deborah Lockhart for taking out the time, for supporting this moot. For she said that it touches lives. And I'll give you an example of that as well. Last year, a practitioner who was actually my opposing counsel in an arbitration, I invited him to be an arbitrator in the moot. And the next hearing when we met, he said, thank you so much, because I never had the exposure to how international arbitrations work and the way oral advocacy has to take place in those arbitrations. And this moot gave me a real life check of how far behind I am to come on the international stage, right? So the purpose that even Datuk Sundara Raju mentioned is the reason we want you to moot is ultimately educational. It's ultimately learning. And as the core committee, when we were deciding whether to hold the moot virtually or to have it physically, since the WIS-Moot is happening physical this year, I think the concerns were on how people would fly on unmanned and manned aircrafts, right? And whether we would be able to transport them and thereby exclude them, right? And since the goal of the Moot is inclusivity, we thought we don't want to restrict anyone for any reason, be it physical, financial, or otherwise, from participating in this Moot, right? And that is why we continue to have the Moot virtually this year. And again, I'm very grateful to Datuk Sundar Raju as well as Deborah Lockhart for taking out the time for their institutions to be supporting this Moot. I think it means a lot to us, to the students. Professor Sharma, Mr. Samir Shah, Alex, Mehak, all of you, I think I'm just a cog in the wheel, but I think it's been my sheer pleasure to be associated with each one of you. I specifically would like to thank a lot of arbitrators. Like Samir sir mentioned, one WhatsApp, one call, one email, tell me the round, I will be there. And I think it goes a lot to support this Moot, and we're very grateful for that. The volunteers who have joined us, I mean, I know when we were students, we would avoid work. So to take on more work voluntarily is something that should really be appreciated. And I'm very grateful for that as well. I would specifically like to thank my friend Gaurav Verma here, who's been helping us reach out to people who otherwise often get left out, right? And we look forward to welcoming everybody through this virtual platform. If there are any issues, we're always there. Please reach out. We'll try to fix it as much as we can. We're all in different locations, in different time zones, each of the core committee members, apart from Mehak and I. And we will do our level best to make sure you have a pleasant mooting experience. And we fly you on an unmanned aircraft to Hong Kong or Vienna. Thank you so much. And we look forward to the Moot. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you everyone for joining in. We shall be beginning with the prelims rounds tomorrow. And before we close, I would request everyone to turn on their cameras for a group picture. We have not seen each other since last year. Thank you so much. Done. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining in. Looking forward to host you for the coming rounds. And I'm so sorry for poking you about doing rounds and for sending repetitive emails. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.